I did change the title. It says 72125. I forgot to do that before I sent the thing in the Discord. So my apologies, chat. That is my bad. My bad. So, but yeah, should be going okay. How are you all doing on this lovely evening? Let me check my audio because I have an announcement for you guys tonight. Because I apologize if audio is not great. Let's see. Okay, I'm very quiet, I think. Am I? I feel like I'm pretty quiet. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. Okay, I'm very quiet, I think. Am I? We'll have to take a look. So yeah, my announcement is that I got a new PC. So I have been so that's what I'm using tonight. Got everything set up. So yeah, streaming from a new PC tonight. Welcome in, Luigi007. Glad to have you here. Let's fix the audio. Compared to the music on my end. Okay. Welcome in, Declan. Glad to have you here. Welcome in, Don, also. Glad to have you here. Let's listen as I experiment. So yeah, sorry chat, there's gonna be some echo. Okay. So this definitely needs to come up quite a bit more. Okay, so this looks about good, I think. Maybe? Okay. So this definitely needs to come up quite a bit more. This should be good. Yeah, this looks about good. So thank you, chat, for bearing with me. Red's on YouTube is RedProd YTB. Okay, thank you so much. Let me do that real quick because he made the wonderful thing for tonight. Okay. I remembered it was YTP, but I couldn't remember exactly what it was. Yeah, I got a new PC. It's but there's a learning curve with it, but you know, that's to be expected. Things considered. I mean, you know, have to have new things. Like whenever you get something new, you have to fiddle with it and adjust it a little bit to get it right. I need to turn down the music in my own ear. It's a little loud. There we go. That should be good. Okay, I think we're good. Like I said, this PC is a little finicky, so, because it is not a, like, brand new out of the box. Are we good? No, I don't think we are. Dang it. Let's see. Still streaming. Okay, are we good? Are we good? New PC setup is being quirky. Yes, it is. That's one of the things. Is sometimes we'll just on a lark disconnect from Wi-Fi, which absolutely sucks. So I've got to figure out that. But otherwise, it works pretty good. But yeah, I'm really sorry, chat. Okay, glad to know it's back. Okay. Hi. Good, we're back. This is like one of the rough things about streaming is like, especially with a new PC. Never mind. We're not. We are. No, we are. No. Feels like we're okay. Okay, we're good. Okay. Nobody breathe wrong. I'm kidding. The only person who needs to worry about how they breathe is me. But yeah, I think my phone can handle it, but it's good now. Yeah, it's mostly my new PC, which is rough. So yeah. Oh no, please don't tell me it's buffering again. Ugh. I'm sorry, chat. This is not. Ooh, organic. Ah. Yeah. I don't know, maybe. Sure, just being PCB impression fair. Catherine breathed wrong for 0.5 seconds, yeah. I also do have an announcement. I now have a shorts editor. Our very own Declan has graciously offered to make some shorts, and so I agreed to hire him, and now he's going to be making some shorts that you'll start seeing soon. It's mostly clips and stuff, but it's really cool. I'm very happy. I also have hired a new editor for Let's Plays, and MJ is still going to be my editor for video essays. So yeah, the Let's Plays editors, and yep, Survey is the new one. Mostly, yeah, that is true. Survey is my new Let's Play editor, and I'm very grateful. Welcome in, Survey, by the way. So yeah, I apologize, chat. 3 times a week there should be a new clip according to what Catherine told me. I have this week's 3 clipped up. Woohoo! Turns out I still added to doing something. Yep. Honestly, you guys should go subscribe to Declan, Sorbet, and MJ, because they are all very talented editors. And very talented creators in general. So yeah, you should only check out Sorbet. Sorbet's videos are super cool. Declan's videos are very well edited. And MJ's, I've seen like what she's cooked up for the video essay. And let me say something. She can have as much time as she wants to finish up the thing she's working on, because it is so cool. Like genuinely, it's so hype. Hello, Robin. Welcome in. Ooh, you're working on Catherine Fun now? Oh, that's awesome, look at. Don't sub to me, sub to Chaos Control? Yeah, sub to both. Ooh, okay. Ah, dang it, not again. Ugh. Okay, should be coming back. Should be coming back. Stream keeps cutting for seconds at a time. I know, it sucks. I'm so sorry. Ugh. I don't post on my channel that often, so go to cast control instead of me. Fair point. Welcome in, William. Sorry you're angry. Hope you're gonna be okay. I want those to be a surprise, Declan, so please don't share. I also pick the clips, which is fun. Yes, you do. But yeah, don't share the clips. I want them to be a surprise when they come out. Sorry, I'm not talking much to the stream. Yeah, it's okay. It's honestly like, it's partially the it's all the edits and stuff like that. It's all the new stuff with my new PC, and it sucks sometimes, but it's also, yeah. Ugh, this is... I very much apologize, chat. This is... Yeah, this kind of sucks. The lag, I know. It's my new PC. I've got some issues with it, and I really should have just streamed from my laptop tonight, to be honest. Yeah, it sucks. Ugh. New projects to the studio streams. I'm sorry. But yeah, I honestly would change it if I could, but it's like it's really rough. Hopefully the VOD will be better, so VOD viewers, yeah, it's, ugh, and I don't know anything to fix it. Also, I might not making thumbnails for a while because I have a video I got to like get on without an auto gets told I'm fixing. Understandable. It should be called the testing stream. Yeah. Let's go ahead and call it that, so that way people might actually stay. There you go. Test, yeah. I'm just calling it testing my new PC and yapping. Oh wait, this is gonna be interesting. Test driving the new PC, yeah. Testing, 1, 2, 3. This sucks. Ugh. This is probably gonna end up being a short stream tonight. Because it keeps going up and down, like it's either really good or really bad, and I can't choose. Yeah. I'm glad you're feeling better. Hopefully it gets better by the end of the stream. Hopefully. We'll see. But it's not boding well. I don't know how to fix the drop frames. Welcome in, Vampy, by the way. Catherine, if you disable auto stop in the way to cut the stream on your PC and switch to laptop, should just pick up for VOD viewers. Yeah, but I also like. Let's see. Let's see. What can I close? have anything I can really close right now. Ugh. It might, I don't know. I don't know how bad it is. It's probably pretty bad, isn't it? It's probably pretty bad. I don't know how bad it is. It's probably pretty bad on your guys' end. Pretty rough. Let's see, is it fit? I might have found the way to fix it. Let's see. Honestly, I've dealt with first. I know I could do that, but let's see if I want to see if this might work, if this might fix it. Let's see. Oh, it's actually good right now. It's only chill for a couple seconds at a time, though it's every it's full good. It's actually good right now. Never. Yeah. I'm gonna figure out how to fix this. Keeps going back and forth from here. It's like, oh, it's excellent condition, and then it like dies, and it sucks. I might need this is definitely a testing stream. I don't want to switch. I don't want to switch to my understandable, Ghostly. I don't want to. I think I'm trying to make it. Congrats on a new PC. Thank you. I'm trying to test this out and adjust settings as needed. So my apologies if this is a bit scuffed, because I'm trying to not make it scuffed, but I also don't want to switch back to my laptop because I want to. I just want to make. I want to try to make this work. It's also bugging free. Ugh. Ugh. I'd hate to say it, but it might be good for you guys to be like 10 seconds. Ugh. I'm trying to figure it out. Let's see. Welcome in. I don't want to switch over to my thing though. I don't want to switch over to my laptop because I'm trying to work out the kinks here. Because that would be my preference, is to work out the kinks. Streaming bugging out for me either? Okay. Well. I might try to I might have to turn up put the latency to like normal latency at some point, just to make it work. Dum bum 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 bum. Here's your interview blood. I have blood. You can't see me raise my hand, so I don't remember being 5 seconds behind TBH. That might be best for right now. I think I'm probably gonna stream quite a bit this week, just to figure out how this PC is gonna work for y'all. Because it keeps on saying that's excellent. Dang it, not again. Okay, it keeps going from perfect condition to poor condition. And I think part of it might be about, like, it might be something to do with my operating system and stuff. I'm gonna have to talk with my resident IT guy. So yeah. We will see. Yeah. Don't drink motor oil or any car fluids. Same. I don't think it's healthy. I don't need to know how many calories gasoline has. I'm never gonna drink it. It's not good. Okay. I don't need to know about how many calories gasoline has. I'm never gonna drink it, and not to mention, I'm pretty sure it would kill you if you drink it. So it doesn't matter that it's 2,000 calories, you'd be dead. Very dead. Could I drink gasoline? Yes! I could also eat my mattress. Neither of which I'm gonna do. Speaking of gasoline, no. Let's change the subject from gasoline. I don't really want to talk about gasoline. They'll probably charge me to talk about it. Remember that gasoline is not human food, it's car food. Yes, indeed. What is this conversation? I don't know. K-pop Demon Hunters. Yes. Declan watched that, and it was really good. And also, welcome in, Neon. Glad to have you here. I might end up having a short video about repo at some point. Maybe. We'll see. It all depends on a couple things. Welcome to the testing stream. Yes, welcome to the testing stream, where we're trying to see how long I can keep my keep everything good. You kidding me? Bleh. Hi, Luigi, by the way. Okay, we're back. We're gonna just try to get up to an hour. I think I'm just gonna try to keep up to an hour, but this stream's gonna be probably the worst stream I've ever had. The bridge? Nah, that one will be like a Deltarune stream compared to this. Because, I mean, this genuinely is not going great. Ugh. We're talking about random things. I have to name your favorite characters from all my fandoms. Alright. You do you, Chief. Understandable. So chat, I have a new video coming out soon. Not just a short, like a full-length video. I'm back. Welcome back, William. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. And then I'll probably have a couple Let's Plays. Bomb. Ah! Quick, defuse the bomb! You always come back? Okay. Whatever floats your truck. Should we go and see ya? Alright, see ya, MK. Be back. I'm gonna do the fandom thing. Alright. Sounds like a plan, Stan. Why did the stream try to jump me back half an hour? I don't know. Do you think you'll ever be invited to VidCon? Probably not. I do not anticipate myself ever getting big enough to be invited to VidCon. That'll happen on the 32nd of November. Time machine. Cool. I'm pretty sure people love your content. Yeah, but we can also look at the analytics of subscribers and watch time to know that I'm not big enough to make it into a VidCon as an invited guest. I'll probably go to VidCon, but I probably won't become like very, like I probably won't become like big enough to be invited to VidCon, if that makes sense. Yeah, and the RPK is pretty big, so I'll buy 300 phones and stuff to you. Let's not and say we did. Get 300 accounts, not phones. Let's just not and say we did. Yeah, it doesn't help because it's YouTube sees that as botting, and if you bot, then I will get punished for it because they'll think I purchased subs, and that's not good. Isn't that viral sound right now? Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Something like that. Time to write down lore in the document. Sounds like a plan. Speaking of which, I need to, you know, like, just have a brainstorming session with MJ to figure out some stuff for a story I want to write. But I also need to finish To the Stars and Back. So it's like one of those things where it's like, need to do this, but I also like, part of it is just finding the will to write, because it's like, I want to write this stuff. I want to, you know, write about Elias and Rosalie, because I think they're a really sweet couple, and I know how I want it to end, and I want to get to the ending. But I also want it to actually be a novella and not just a short story. So I have to figure out how to get it to be longer without, like, find out, like, what else are they going to have to deal with before they... I could write in something, but that's going to be a lot of editing work. But, you know, we'll see. But I don't know. Did you guys like To the Stars and Back when you read it? Because it seems like my most popular story was the Last Drink of the Night one I made. Try writing the ending, then work backwards. I've already got the ending written. I like To the Stars and Back. Yeah. I like it too. I really want to finish it. I really want to see them. I really want Elias and Rosalie to have their kid. Because that's where the story for them ends. I actually do have an idea. Maybe. Welcome back, Motor Oil. Des, sorry. I could theoretically write a bit of this. Drink was hype. I mean, it had you and Dano, so of course it was popular. Yeah, that's fair. People like Dano. Because Dano is hype. It was also part of a pretty popular... Or is also based off of a pretty popular A. That helps as well. But it also had an MJ. So... People like Catherine too. Yeah, but I'm sure most people who read it liked Dano a little more. I'm willing to bet. I wasn't named by I had a choker. Yep. It's W. He. Yippee. Oh, by the way, MJ, can I have your permission to write your AU into my multiverse story that I'm writing. I think that could be fun. Like, just referenced once. Like, it wouldn't actually happen. That means MJ is technically canon to CB Cafe. Yep. Indeed. Fear even said she liked the story, so. You know. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 yeah, it's a reference to the Stars and Back, so you can reference time. We should talk more in private VC, though. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Bum, 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 bum. I don't think I'll ever have a mascot for my channel. I'm excited because in 8 days I get to go to Utah. Oh, cool. I used to have a friend who lived in Utah. Mayonnaise, PM. Yeah. You being the original Star Walker? The mascot is Kathy. Exactly. Because Kathy and I are different entities. I am Catherine, and the person talking on screen is, with my voice, is Kathy. Kathy is my mascot. Because she and I are different people. You're blowing into your mic a little bit? Dang it. Sorry about that, chat. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Guys, guess who's the voice actor of Guima from K-pop 200? I don't know who. Also, chat, I think I ticked someone off today. The front man, right? I don't know. I don't know who the front man is. Well, if we have from canon to your multiverses, I mean, these will bring us canon in one of them. Yeah! Props to Kathy for articulating your yapping. Without her, we could not yap. If you're Canada, that means Crystal and Star too. Yeah. It's from Squid Game. I don't like that show. I've never seen it. I don't want to. It seems like this stream, knock on wood, of course, is okay now, right? Chat, is the stream okay? Like, has it been lagging or buffering at all? Or are we good? Croissant. Waka waka. Croissant. Don't unless you want to be traumatized. Okay, I don't want to be traumatized, so. I only like Squid Game for the whole fact that it's random / weird. Understandable. It's fine when I'm 4 seconds behind. Might be best thing to do. Next stream I'm gonna experiment with the latency. Because if I do normal latency, it should delay it by a few seconds on my end. So that way you guys don't have to worry too much about stuff going weird. Can we not talk about like views and stuff like that, because I try to find stuff to talk about, and when I don't, it's not tasteful to talk about viewers and stuff like that on stream. No, you should not explain the whole topic of Squid Games, please. Oh, sorry. It's okay. I completely understand. It's all good. I don't mind people like. I don't mind it like too much. I just also like want everyone to, you know, not consistently talk about it. You know, like, because it makes me a little self-conscious and stuff like that if I know exactly how many people are jotting on my bad. It's all good. Is Giordano dead? Yes, he is. Like it or not, he is unfortunately dead. Internet was genuinely making me crash out. Understandable. Internet can be weird. Normally I say is a good drive to the rub. Oh dear. DD lives in our hearts. Yeah, exactly. Maybe he will come back. I don't know. We shall see. It's like, how dare you make me unable to watch my favorite streamer? Aw, thank you. Assuming you're talking about me. My apologies if I assumed drunk. Taunt down and get revenge. Interesting. Chat, do you want to hear about your birthstone? Tell me your birth month and I'll tell you what your birthstone is. Not your day or your year. Love how in the lore doc, the only people with lore notes is Angel, Minnie, MJ, and XXX. You're my favorite. Ah, thank you. May, August, June. Okay, let's start with May. So for May has emeralds as their birthstones. It's the most well-known member of the beryl mineral family, and the name emerald comes from smaragdos, the ancient Greek word for a green gem. Emerald has been prized for centuries and is still loved by many today, and with good reason. The color green has been scientifically proven to relieve stress and eye strain, while soothing to look at. Though most naturally occurring animals are not flawless, many show cracks and have inclusions of fluid and tiny crystals from other minerals. This gives each individual emerald something special and distinct from the time it's made, like a birthmark or freckles. This also makes it possible to track an emerald. Oh, I didn't see. Oh, okay, I'll do March. I'll do March next. This also makes it possible to track an emerald to its original source, as certain inclusions are unique to particular emerald deposits in various parts of the world. Emeralds are primarily found in Colombia, where there are 3 main mining sites: Muzo, Chivor, and Costaquez. Darker tones of pure green emeralds come from Muzo. Lighter, slightly bluish green emeralds come from Chivor. Slightly yellowish green emeralds are mined from Costaquez. Emeralds can also be found in Brazil and in Africa, mainly in Zambia, where the emeralds are known to be a darker blue-green in color. Pakistan and Afghanistan are also important sources of this gem. In ancient times, emerald was believed to cure diseases such as cholera, I'm mispronouncing that, sorry, and malaria. It was also rumored to have supernatural powers, and it could reveal truth and give its rare protection against evil spells. Also, by placing an emerald under the tongue, one could see into the future, become a better speaker. All of which was superstition, of course. The first known emerald mines were located in Egypt, dating from at least 330 BC and lasting into the 1700s. Queen Cleopatra famously loved emeralds and included them in her jewelry. Perhaps this is because in ancient Egypt, emeralds were considered a symbol of eternal life. In their Book of the Dead, ancient Egyptians are depicted as placing emerald amulets on bodies to prepare them for burial, a symbol of the eternal youth they believed the deceased would have in the afterlife. The indigenous peoples of South America were also early admirers of this gem and used emeralds for various purposes over 1,000 years before the arrival of Spanish conquistadors, colonizers who came to finally claim land in the 16th century. The legendary Crown of the Andes, created in colonial South America, is one example of a Spanish treasure celebrating the emerald. It boasts a total of 443 emeralds in all, and according to lore, its largest gem, the Atahualpa emerald, was stolen from the last Inca emir, Atahualpa, by conquistador Francisco Pizarro. The Greek philosopher Aristotle was another admirer of the emerald, attributing certain powers to the gem. He once wrote that owning an emerald could increase its wearer's importance in business, give victory during battles, and help settle disputes. Long before the emerald's rich green color was proven to be soothing to the eyes, the Greeks and Romans would place small emeralds in the corners of someone's eyes who suffered from nearsightedness or farsightedness. They also used lighter colored emeralds as magnifying glasses. In fact, emeralds were developed into the first eyeglasses, with Roman Emperor Nero being known for watching gladiators do battle through an emerald eyeglass. Roman historian Pliny once wrote a story in which a statue of a lion with emerald eyes was placed on a grave on the island of Cyprus. In his tale, the emeralds shone so brightly that they scared all the fish away from the isle, and the lion's eyes had to be replaced with another gem so the fish would return. Interesting. That's odd. Alright, let's do the cat next. You said March? Okay. March has has 2 gemstones, sorry. March has 2 gemstones for birthstones. Aquamarine is one of 2 birthstones for March. And aquamarine takes its name from the Latin aqua marinus, meaning water of the sea. Bit redundant. The gem is a variety of the mineral beryl, just like emerald. It can range in color from a highly prized deep blue to a slightly greenish blue. Heating removes the gem's green tones and creates a more vivid shade of blue. Once cut, the gems are often as clear as water and free from imperfections. While most aquamarinas are light greenish blue, its most valuable color is a dark blue. In general, the purer and more intense the blue color in an aquamarine, the more valuable the gem. Aquamarine can be found throughout the world, and most prominently in the Brazilian state of Minas Gerais, where it is part of the hard rocky hills. It can also be found high in Karakoram foothills of Pakistan, where miners must climb to staggering elevations of 9,000 to 13,000 feet or more and work on sides of cliffs to reach the crystals. Aquamarine can also be found in the United States, particularly in Colorado, where it is a state gem, and in California. It is also mined in various parts of Africa, such as South Africa and Mozambique, China, Myanmar, Russia, and Ukraine, among others. For the history and lore section, we have stone in the sea. It was stone of the sea. Ancient seafarers claimed this gem would calm the waves and protect sailors. In fact, it was first called water of the sea by Roman fishermen who used it for protection while on the job, to purify water and to guarantee themselves a plentiful catch. See you, William. Roman physicians believed this gem aided in digestion and purification. Romans crafted their making drinking goblets out of an aquamarine so that the liquid inside would always be pure and safe to drink. In ancient lore, aquamarine was believed to be the treasure of the mermaids, but those mythical creatures weren't the only ones who loved this clear blue stone. Beads of aquamarine have been found in ancient Egyptian mummy pits, and the ancient Greeks used the gem to create intaglios, designs cut deeply into the surface of a hard material such as stone. It is also believed that ancient people would believe that aquamarine would bring happiness in marriage, protect its wearers against enemies in battle and in legal matters, and even make them smarter. First Lady of the United States Eleanor Roosevelt was once gifted a dark blue aquamarine weighing 1,298 carats by the governor of Brazil in 1936. You can see it for yourself in the Franklin D. Roosevelt Presidential Library and Museum in Hyde Park, New York. The largest faceted aquamarine in the world is believed to be the Dom Pedro aquamarine, which was cut from a massive gem discovered in the Minas Gerais region of Brazil. It weighs in at 4.6 pounds or 1,363 carats. It stands 14 inches high, and you can see it for yourself at the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History. CMJ, oh wait, no, you're not leaving. Sorry, blah. Didn't think you're leaving. Welcome in, Sam. By the way, glad to have you here. We're just reading birthstones, so. A bloodstone, the second March birthstone, is typically classified as a variety of chalcedony. I probably butchered that. I apologize. Which is a type of quartz. Like aquamarine, this gem is known for its protective qualities. Bloodstone's other name is heliotrope, which comes from the ancient Greek word meaning to turn the sun. The name bloodstone derives from the unique color pattern of this gem. Appearance-wise, the bloodstone is typically a dark green stone containing spots of reddish jasper formed by iron oxides. These red spots call to mind the blood that gives the stone its name. However, it should be noted that some bloodstone is entirely green, while other examples of this gem contain yellow or white spots instead of red ones. No matter its exact color pattern, bloodstone is typically fashioned cabochons, stones cut in an oval or round shape with a polished dome surface, a trend that reaches at least as far back as the Roman Empire, where artists engraved complicated designs into the smooth stones. It was also often found carved into small cups, vases, and statues. Bloodstone is most commonly mined in India. It can also be discovered throughout Brazil, Australia, China, and the United States. Bloodstone can be found as pebbles along riverbeds or filling in fractures or gaps in other rocks. Bloodstone has been important in many cultures for centuries, going all the way back to ancient Mesopotamia, though back then it went by its older name of heliotrope. They believed that bloodstone had the power to bring rain. These gems were also believed to turn the sun red if they were placed in water, and even to make water boil. Bloodstone was also believed to be a powerful healing aid for ancient peoples. It was once ground up and mixed with honey as a cure for tumors, used to draw out snake venom, and to stop someone from bleeding to death. Even simply looking at bloodstone was believed to prevent eye diseases. Often a healer would dip the stone in cold water and place it on a person's body in order to transfer the power of the sun to help prevent injury and disease, or to cure a wound or illness. Like the ancient Mesopotamians, the Romans also believed in the mystical power of bloodstone to influence weather. Roman historian Pliny of the Elder documented his belief in the stone's ability to turn the sun blood red like itself, and also to cause powerful storms. Some ancient people even believed that wearing bloodstone would grant them the ability to control the weather by summoning rain, diverting lightning, and so on. Bloodstone was also believed to bring its wearer good fortune, riches, and fame. They can help protect someone from deception, secure victory, not only on the battlefield, but also in legal matters. Another of the stone's many names is Christ's Stone. The name comes from a legend that dates back to the Middle Ages, which claims that bloodstone formed at the time of Jesus' death, when blood from his injuries dropped into the green earth and turned into stone. As a result of this legend, some people believe that carrying a bloodstone made them more generous and helpful to others. Interesting. This is the first time I'm learning that bloodstone was also my birthstone. I only knew about aquamarine. Well, consider yourself newly educated. Let's see what else. March, May, okay. August, and then we can do June. August and June. Let's see, August. So, August. Those born in August have 3 birthstones, just like people born in June or December. The first of 3 August birthstones is peridot, a yellowish-green to greenish-yellow gem that is a magnesium-rich variety of the mineral opaline. Peridot's name comes from the Arabic faridat, which means gem. Interestingly, peridot has been used by many people and cultures throughout history, but it hasn't always been recognized by its correct name. It is incorrectly thought to be topaz, a November birthstone, for centuries. The most valuable color for a peridot is a true green without any hints of yellow or brown. One of only 2 gems to be formed not in the Earth's crust, but in the molten rock of the upper mantle, the other is diamond. Peridot is known for forming in extreme conditions and found in the hardened lava of volcanoes that carried it to the surface. Some peridots also came to Earth in meteorites, but this extraterrestrial form is extremely rare and not likely to be seen in a store. The Egyptian island of Topazios, now called Zabargrad, I'm sorry I butchered that, is the oldest recorded source of peridot. Mining may have begun as early as 340 to 279 BC. While mining there was profitable and produced good gems, harsh conditions on the island earned its nicknames like the Island of Death and Ophioids, meaning Snake Island. Myanmar is another important source for peridot. There the gem is found loose in crevices in a mountainous region, and I lost my place. Give me a sec. The mountainous region near the city of Mogok. Peridot is also available in the United States, where Arizona is the most plentiful source, and some indigenous Apache families in the state have been mining peridot for decades. Peridot was associated with light in ancient times. In fact, the Egyptians called it the gem of the sun. Some people once believed that it protected the owners from terrors of the night, especially when it was set in gold. Others strung peridot gems on donkey hair and tied them around their left arms to ward off evil spirits. Peridot was used in priest jewelry as early as the 2nd century BC and later in chalices, fancy drinking cups, and decorations within churches of medieval Europe. It was also used during the Crusades to adorn religious objects. Welcome back, MJ. Since ancient times, peridot has been confused with other gems such as topaz and emerald. The Red Sea island called Topazos actually produced peridot, not the gem that shares its name, topaz. The Shrine of the Three Holy Kings in Germany's Cologne Cathedral is decorated with 200 carats of gems that were believed to be emeralds but are actually peridot. Historians speculate that Cleopatra's famed emerald collection may have been peridot. Stone of the Pharaohs. Egypt's ancient rulers loved this green gem, known incorrectly to them as topazos, and valued it especially for their personal collections to wear and enjoy. They ordered the inhabitants of Topazos Island to gather the gems and deliver them for cutting and polishing. In fact, the pharaohs were so serious about their green gems they kept the island highly guarded, ordering that anyone who tried to land without permission be put to death on suspicion of trying to steal the gems. Welcome inside Fitz, by the way. In Old World Germany, crushed powdered peridot was kept in apothecary shops, where it was sold as a cure for lack of sleep, promoting a good memory and healing eyesight. They believed that you could either mix the powder with wine and drink it or apply it to the skin. Eventually, the ancient world moved on from peridot, but it experienced a renewed popularity in Europe during the Baroque period, when it was once again a favorite gem of wealthy rulers. It also had a boost in popularity during the 1930s and 1940s among everyday people, where it became known as the poor man's emerald. Next up, we have the second August birthstone is called spinel, a gem whose vivid red variation was mistaken for ruby for centuries. The name spinel comes from the Latin word spina, which means thorn, a reference to the shape of spinal crystals. It wasn't until 2016 that spinel became a birthstone, but there's something for everyone to appreciate about this gem. It comes in a rainbow of colors, from intense red to vibrant pink, as well as orange, purple, violet, blue, and bluish green. The most valued colors of spinel are bright red, cobalt blue, and bright pink and orange. Red spinel is colored by chromium, the same trace element that colors ruby and emerald. Today, spinel is found throughout the world, with many different locations producing different iconic shades. For instance, Myanmar is known for producing hot pink and red spinel gems. Since the 1980s, Vietnam has been producing deep red, purple, pink, violet, and blue violet spinel in a remote region located hours from the nearest city. In 2007, spinel was discovered in Tanzania for hues of pink, orangey, red, purple, and blue. Other important sources of spinel include Tajikistan, Sri Lanka, and Pakistan. Synthetic or lab-created spinel is often used as an imitation for other gems, and as a result, many people aren't aware that spinel is a naturally occurring gem as well. Synthetic spinel is commonly seen in less expensive jewelry and widely used in high school and college rings. Red spinel, along with other red gems, might go sleep soon because I have a very busy day today. Understandable. Sleep well when you do. The red spinel, along with other red gems, was thought to be a remedy for all types of inflammatory disease. The red gems were believed to ease anger and inspire harmony. Some ancient mines that supplied gems for royal courts from China to Rome produced spinel, which was often confused with the better-known gems ruby and sapphire. As a result, some of the world's most famous rubies, also known as gloss rubies, as discussed in the history and lore of ruby, are actually spinel. The 170-carat Black Princess ruby, for example, was owned by several Moorish and Spanish kings before Edward, Prince of Wales, also known as the Black Prince, received the stone in 1367 as a payment for winning a battle. In 1783, advances in science made it possible to tell that this gem was actually spinel, not ruby, based on their chemical differences. The discovery was one of the earliest to give rise to the science of gemology. Today, the historic Black Princess ruby is set in Britain's imperial state crown. Another large spinel in the crown jewels is known as the Timur ruby. The gem weighs over 350 carats. Ruby has a long history, with its first owner dating back to 1612, and several Persian inscriptions carved into the gem testify to its age. And then the final gemstone for August is sardonyx, the most ancient of the three gems for this month. It is a combination of two types of chalcedony, sard and onyx, which is how it gets its name. Bands of brownish red to brown to dark orange sard alternate with white or black layers of onyx to form this beautiful and unique gem. For millennia, the bands of the color in this August birthstone have made a popular carving material for cameos and intaglios, different types of carvings made of gems. At one point, sardonyx was even more prized than gold, silver, or sapphire. Today, sardonyx is associated with courage, happiness, and clear communication, and brings stability to marriages and partnerships. Sardonyx comes in a variety of colors, ranging from black, brown, red, and white, and may have either clearly defined layers or a pattern of merged colors. Sardonyx is found in many places across the globe, through perhaps the most notable source is India, which produces a gem with crisply colored layers. Sardonyx is also found in Brazil, Germany, the Czech Republic, Madagascar, the United States, particularly in Oregon and around Lake Superior. Chad, are you interested in this, or is this just like something that I'm finding fun to do? I'm curious. I don't know if you guys are having fun or not. Because if you guys are having fun, I'll continue. But if not, then we can yap about something else. Waka waka. This is interesting, but keeps lagging, pushing me back. Actually, very, very interesting. Okay, I'll continue then. I'm sorry about stream. I'll do some more experimentation. I like this. It's interesting. Okay, good to know. I'm gonna do June, which is actually my birth month as well. So you guys get to find out my birthstones. In ancient times, sardonyx was a popular stone for Roman seals and signet rings, and as hot wax would not stick to it. Roman soldiers wore sardonyx rings with the image of Mars, their god of war, carved on them for courage and protection in battle. In medieval Europe, your sardonyx represented spiritual strength joined with modesty. In ancient Egypt, sardonyx was considered the everyman stone, widely available enough to be afforded by most people. The Egyptians believed that sardonyx brought good luck and wore the gems as talismans. They also believed that sardonyx could save its wearer from the bites of venomous creatures, particularly from the sting of a scorpion. Perhaps the most famous sardonyx stone was set in a gold ring carved with a portrait of Queen Elizabeth I of England and was given to the Earl of Essex by the Queen as a token of friendship, and she assured him that she would always help him if ever he requested it. The Earl, imprisoned for crimes against his country, was sentenced to be beheaded. He tried to send the ring, but it fell into the hands of Lady Nottingham, whose husband was an enemy of the Earl. He knew the Earl was too proud to ask for mercy of the Queen and allowed his execution. It wasn't until the deathbed confession of Lady Nottingham that the Queen learned the truth, which broke her heart. June 2. Cool. Onyx, the dark gem that forms half this birthstone, was once known as a stone of dream necromancy, allowing someone to speak to a dead friend or loved one if worn at nighttime. Onyx takes its name from the Greek word for claw or fingernail and is sometimes known as a fingernail stone because it has a white part similar to a human fingernail. Interesting. And that is the end of August, and I think next is June. So June has 3 birthstones. Those born in June are lucky enough to have 3 birthstones, the first of which is pearl. These gems come from rivers, lakes, and oceans around the world, as they are organic gems that grow inside the tissue of a living saltwater or freshwater mollusk, either an oyster or a mussel. Natural pearls form when a mollusk secretes a substance called nacre, a random irritant such as a piece of sand that enters its shell. Cultured pearls are a product of human intervention and are created in pearl farms. Most pearls sold today are cultured pearls, as natural pearls have been decimated by many years of overfishing. Yeah? Okie dokie. Well, I think it's actually time to call it a night, so I'll read this tomorrow night probably. But yeah, it is. I tend to be pretty loud. Yes? And on that note, yeah, I have to end off stream for the night, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm so sorry for all the technical difficulties and everything. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and we'll continue this yapping session later. But yeah, I hope you guys sleep well. Thank you again. I repeat this so many times, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. It means so much to me, and I really appreciate you guys putting up with all this rigmarole as I work on getting this PC set up right. So anyway, night guys, sleep well and have a wonderful day. Good night.